Professor X. So today we're going to be trying to build something working around him. It's early on, especially. He's not my favorite. Having to really guess which lane to drop him in, it can be a little scary. It can really mess you up. I will say, Spider-Man typically is what I would run. I really like the Spider-Man plays because you still can play into the lane, but Professor X really locks it down. It doesn't let them put anything else into the lane. And if you have the right tools to make it work, it's amazing. So let's run through the deck real quick and see how we're going to make this happen. So Sunspot. Sunspot typically will drop him into the lane, probably where Professor X is at. He'll grow bigger over time, so even if we lock down the lane, we can skip a turn or so and then let Sunspot grow and get bigger. Iceman, it's just kind of disruption and a one cost. Nightcrawler, we drop him down. We can play him on Angela to get Angela bigger, and we can move him into the lane where we're going to drop our Professor X if needed. Now Daredevil, this is probably one of the biggest cards in this deck. Although he's only a 2/2, he serves in that turn 5 swing if we need to see what's going to happen. This really allows us to know where to drop Professor X, and even though we have a lane where we're going to want to drop him, this will allow us to adjust in case we need to. Lady Sif. So Lady Sif's in here mainly for a Ghost Rider combo, and typically what we want to do is drop Iron Man or a Warpath into the lane where we're dropping them, just for extra power. Like I said, Lady Sif, Ghost Rider is 3 cards on turn 6, which is huge in this deck when on turn 4 and 5 we're really only dropping 1 card. So if we need the extra power, it's huge to be able to swing 3 cards on turn 6. Juggernaut, some disruption, just in case. I've been having a lot of fun with him, but just in case we do want to push something out, he has served us really well in pushing things out of a lane that we need to win. Especially if, like on a turn 6, if Professor X has already locked down a lane and then we're trying to win another one, we don't care about the 3rd lane. So Juggernaut will push whatever out of the lane we want to win, and it'll give them whatever other lane is left. Ghost Rider, like I said, it's the Lady Sif combo, Lady Sif Ghost Rider combo. Rescue, huge. We just pulled her, and huge in this deck. So typically we're dropping Rescue on 4 and then followed by Professor X on 5. Typically just them two alone is a 12 power lane. It's a huge swing, and typically will win us a lane. Warpath, just because he's 4 cost and 9 power if we're only running 2 lanes. And so that's why he's in this deck. He's just huge. He's basically rescue without needing the rescue trigger. So he's big if we can drop him on turn 6 or so. And then Iron Man, just that other lane that we need, doubling the power, huge. And then Professor X, the heart of the deck, really wants to lock down a lane. So let's jump into a couple games and see what we can do. Johnny Facepalm. We have played several times. Alright, so we're going to drop Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler will give us a couple options. If we want to move into Sanctum, or if, more than likely we will. Would have been nice to have this Angela down first, though. Typically we'll try to wait, but that's alright. I didn't see her in hand, so I didn't want to risk it. We do have the Lady Sif Ghost Rider combo. We're just going to kind of ignore that. And, alrighty then, do not want to be there. Okay. Okay, Scarlet. Iceman. Okay, good. That really hurts the Lady Sif Ghost Rider nonsense that we want to do. This is rough though. We haven't pulled into anything we necessarily need. We're just gonna let Sunspot go at the end of this turn. Maximus, okay. It's a big swing. Ooh, okay, so we might be able to pull something off here. Let's see. Oof. Yeah, unfortunately, we want to, or actually, he's gonna go to 10, 20. 15. I think we can win this. Check this out, guys. We're gonna play him into this lane, not allowing them to play anything else. And then this upcoming turn, Professor X locked it out, so they couldn't do anything even if they wanted to there. And then Sunspot, we just passed this turn, gained 6, and that should be a win. I don't see them winning this at this point. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, unless they have something to, like a Blue Marvel or a Spectrum that can still boost up that lane. Nice win, and we use the Professor X. Cool. All right, let's jump into another one. We'll do our typical 3 to 4 games. Oh man, the rematch. See if he stays. The only hard part about this now is he knows what we're running. Yeah, we'll play Sunspot on the right. It's kind of hard when the Volt's there, because playing Professor X into a Volt. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say playing Professor X into a lane where the Volt is at isn't great, because he locks it on 5, so they can't play on 6, and the Volt does basically the same thing. Ooh, some squirrels. Not fun. Yeah, we're gonna waste 1 energy this turn to get Nightcrawler down. Let Sunspot get a little bit bigger. It hurts the Warpath because he's basically doesn't mean anything with all 3 lanes filled. Okay, Devil Dino. What should we do here? Should we just hope and pray this is enough? Or do we... Because what we can do is we can just throw the Iron Man in there straight off the bat and then try to win on the right side. But I think playing Lady Sif into this lane, let's see if it can, depending on what they drop, it's really gonna... Okay, yeah, you can take the Devil Dino that way, I don't mind that. My big issue is if he has a... Okay, so this is what we're looking at doing now. Okay, this should be fine if we go... So I would really like to drop Juggernaut here to push that extra power. But if we just drop Ghost Rider is going to double the power into the right lane, which I don't even think that they're too worried about winning at this point, which kind of sucks for us now. I don't even think they can win it. I think we do just... We're going to pull Nightcrawler over this way, actually. Play Juggernaut here. And then play... We can play an Iceman to get more power out of our Sunspot. It really depends on how big that card is that he dropped. Yep, I knew it was going to be an Iron Man. Let's hope that this isn't huge. Good win. Good win. And that's why Juggernaut's in this deck. You can swing that lane if you just need that. Just need to hold off a lane. Good win. Yeah, it, Professor X has to be one of my favorite characters. I play a lot of Marvel Contest of Champions, and Professor X is one of my favorite characters. So uh, it was really just waiting off until we pulled this variant that I really wanted to play him, and got it last night, and built a deck around him. Okay, got the Nightcrawler now. Nightcrawler in the far lane. We can move him if need be. Okay, they're gonna be no, tied it. Cool. They're probably gonna play into that lane again though. Do something like this to troll them, or do we hold it? Not being able to get those card draws is gonna be really essential for us, but getting this Daredevil down, we kind of need to get that, because I'd like to see what they're gonna play, but I think, oh, he didn't play anything. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna play Rescue over here on New York. Mr. Negative, okay. Interesting that you'd have Mr. Negative in your drawing. Unless he just drew it, but I want to keep as many cards in there as I can. Now what we're hoping for is Lady Sif, so we can boost up the far left lane. But Mr. Negative is tough to beat. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, because they just pulled several cards into their hand. Andrew, well, I don't know if they had enough space for that, really. I think we lose this one. They more than likely have an Iron Man. They have an inverted Iron Man. There's a lot of different options here that they could have. I really wish we had Warpath here to really capitalize on that left lane. Yeah, this isn't even enough right here. Yeah, that's a retreat. We're not really worried about cubes. I might as well have just let that one play out. Just I want to pull Mr. Negative so that I can know what it's like. Stun Zed, okay. So we got the Volt again. I think I'm actually gonna pass. We would like to start the disruption, but it's okay. I really want to get Angela down. Ooh, don't. Okay, that's all right. It's not great, but it's all right. Play her over here. That's interesting. That almost, yeah, that actually makes me really sad. I would have really liked to play into that lane now. Because if I had Angela there, it would have been a win. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to get up to 7. That's fine. You win the vault, man. All right, we get it. I'm gonna do this. Tie that lane. Ooh. So we can do this and this. This will pull our Iron Man into Kamartaj for us. This is why I like this combo in this deck. Let's see. If this... Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is... just short. Oh, we tie it. Did we... Oh, oh no. That was so close in the big house. Oh man. That was close. Good game. Thumbs up. I should have expected the Infinite. Yeah. It was a good game though. It shows how much power we can output on turn 6, which is just insane. I can't get over the Lady Sif Ghost Rider combo. I love it so much. Okay. Okay, this is a decent starting hand. Okay. Play our Lady Sif for us. Scorpion's not great, but only hits 2 cards. That's alright. We'll go Iceman. A big thing in this deck is getting Rescue down and getting Warpath down. They are probably our biggest cards. Yeah, I'm actually going to Daredevil into the far right. And hope we can possibly lock that lane down. Okay, so we have the combo. Yeah, I'm just going to drop Lady Sif into the far right, where we really want to push that combo into Angela at this point. And then hope we can pull something big for Mirror Dimension. Okay. You there? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so let's see. Miniaturized Lab it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible since we are playing two lanes. The only reason it does hurt us is because now they're playing in 2 lanes as well, instead of us being able to avoid their lanes. Okay. Don't mind that as much as you think we would. Ooh, that actually does hurt. Yeah, Nightcrawler over there. This is going to be a rough game. But it allows us to see what the deck can do without anything, even in its worst times. Sunspot, that would have been nice to have. Okay, so they can only play into Sakaar. So do we, at this point, at this late in the game, they don't have much in Sakaar. We might be able to pull out the Juggernaut on this turn into Sakaar with whatever they play, pushing it out, hopefully dropping it into the middle lane, and then we can Ghost Rider and get our combo off on the right with Ghost Rider and Iron Man. But Juggernaut's really it's a coin flip. Okay. Let's see, what'd you play? Shang-Chi, interesting. It's not that big of a card. We're not too worried about it, honestly. It's gonna take them, but we'll push it out anyway. I'm just worried that this is going to hurt us in the long run if they... Oh, nothing can be added. Okay. That's actually good to know. I mean, we win it, so it doesn't really hurt us either way. This will add 9. This doubles 8 power. So yeah, I think we're going to still stick with the Ghost Rider. Yeah, I was about to say, we're winning this, so we're going to move... what we would have done here is we're going to play the Ghost Rider. It's going to take us to 8. That's going to throw us to 16 in the right. We would have moved Nightcrawler to the middle since we're still winning the left lane. We weren't too worried about that, and that would have covered us in all lanes. They would have had to play in. They would have had to have won both miniaturized labs. So good win. Even with nothing, we still pulled out a win. Or actually, let's play one more. I want to see if we can showcase the deck once again. The first game was, if I'm remembering correctly, if that's the one that made it in, the first game was great for us. It really showcased what we can do. Yeah, let's just drop Iceman to the far right. And we have Juggernaut in hand. We have Ghost Rider for part of that combo. And we have Daredevil. So hopefully we can pull into everything else we need. Ooh, Iceman would have been nice right there. Yeah, we're just going to drop him into the middle lane. Scarlet, okay. Interesting play. Oh, that actually... that actually hurts. Do we play this out? You know what? I'm not really going for cubes. I'm not going for anything else. I want to showcase the deck. Let's retreat now and go to the next game. Collect our negative cubes. Let's jump into another one and hopefully the lanes work for us. They work in our favor. General Skylark. All right. Is this a Fairly Odd Parents reference? Yeah, let's go. Actually, I'm going to go Sunspot far right. A lot of people will drop into that far left lane. Yep. And if it's something like whenever it's the on reveal and it triggers if we play there as well, it's kind of painful. Oof. Okay, that Korg really giving it to us, huh? Let's just drop Daredevil into the far left. Yeah, that's not gonna be. I mean, unless he has a way to push some power there, it's not huge. I'm not too worried about that. Do I want Iceman there? That's a... Yeah, let's do it. We have Sunspot there, so we can let him grow over time as well. Okay. Hopefully that hit something that they really wanted to play. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna... Do we do something like that? That's kind of crazy, no? Yeah, let's just go Nightcrawler. That's rough for us. Okay, so it's a bot. Interesting. Bots, they're sneaky, man. In this game, they read you so well. I hate it. I actually do hate it from bots. They're playing over here. Ant-Man. Angela and then Ant-Man. Do we push him out of here? Not really worried about the left quite yet. If we can lock one of them into that left lane, we're also not scared about that. Let's also drop a rock there. We'll get one trigger from Mirror Island, and we're more than likely going to go with Warpath into that left lane. I'm hoping they go into... Okay. I guess it's the high roll. Ant-Man would have been a little bit bigger in that lane. They only got 12. They're at 16. We're at 9. I think this is game, right? We're going to play that. Sunspot will go up an extra 2. And then Nightcrawler, we leave him there. Warpath will go up 9, 18, and then we'll buff again. I think this is a game. We're going to snap. It's a bot, so don't think they'll run off. Well, it's a good win. Unfortunately, we didn't get to showcase the the Professor X at the end, but you got to see the deck that we put together, and I mean, it works even with like I said, everything that was in here, it did what it needed to do on the turns it needed to do them. Like I explained the way Juggernaut worked, the way Sunspot, we let him get bigger, Warpath just huge in a lane, Nightcrawler being able to push him around sometimes, Daredevil being able to see what they play, which worked in this game. It worked for our Juggernaut. So it's this deck's it's a lot of fun, and so I put it together last night, and it was really just revolving around Professor X, but I'm liking it a lot. It's been working for me. Typically I don't like to put too many combos into one deck, but having a Lady Sif Ghost Rider combo does its own thing. That's completely separate. I kind of just leave it alone and just leave that till turn 6. My whole focus at the beginning of the game is getting Rescue, Professor X, locking down a lane, and then from there we focus on the Ghost Rider Lady Sif combo. If we don't have that, we try to Juggernaut. There's so many different options. This deck's a lot of fun. I'm sure if anybody has any recommendations or anything I can do, like I said, we're still very we have like 40 more cards we need to pull from the collection, so looking forward to see what we can get, and maybe we can modify it, maybe we can upgrade it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'd love to build a deck around maybe some cards you guys would like to see, maybe some pool 1 decks. If you guys aren't as high, just something I can build for you guys, and maybe give you some ideas. So let me know in the comments, and see you in the next one.